or business. We give you speed, security. In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
And welcome back to another episode of the Blockchain Brew Show. Guys, Bitcoin is pumping, or it was, and I am here at 3:18 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, ready to break down the charts and break down some Crypto X and break down some Donald Trump here with the Brew Crew. So there you go. Hey, what is up? What is up, John 316? He says, don't be fooled. The 50-day moving average, we are still under it. Bear market till Q3 next year. Hey, shout out to John 316, or I guess he is henceforth known as Axe221 because YouTube changed it to the handles. But I do see what you're saying, John, and the thing of I want to give you a round of applause for that, because you, ever since I've known you, you always came in the chat saying, hey, the charts are Chinese to me. and here you are in here dropping some real counterpoints that that Bitcoin is below the 50-day moving average, and you're right about that. It's in fact, the 50-day moving average is curving over for the first time in this whole cycle. And historically, a bull trap after the first hey, you're already here. What the heck?
I told you. I got the new rule, man. That the 8 hour thing. So I left 550 homes on the ground today. Let's go, guys. If you like leaving people on the ground and not having trash get picked up, smash that golden like button, because it is not my problem today. And if you like seeing what we do every single day, smash that subscribe bell right here. You ring a ding ding and you ring a ding ding. You can find that subscribe bell open there, that corner on YouTube and that corner on Kick and Rumble. And guys, I am so excited to be here right now with you guys. You don't even have any ideas. So we are working on some like a business thing right here. So we are on the phone with the government, and if they answer, I might have to leave and come back. But today on this episode, I brought this in honor of Trent. He's born in 1996. We got the Hazy Legion IPA.
I was born in 92.
Okay, sure you were.
I was.
Show your ID and we'll believe it. It says press play on a nostalgia hazy 96 pulls at your heartstrings, enveloping your taste buds with a vinaigrette of tropical fruit aromas and dense, juicy haze. It's movie night in the 90s style. You bring that popcorn and we'll bring that beer. Actually, it sounds really good. I don't know why they took the term vinaigrette. Oh, guys, you want to see my new hat? I got my new hat. Trent, you want to see it?
My pet said 92. Now I just need your social and mother's maiden name.
Hey, okay. So if you
Everybody probably has my social. I did some dumb stuff when I was younger, and I lost my entire, Again, when I was younger, I carried my social security card in my wallet. Don't ask me why.
Hey,
and,
I do that too. He flew in the river, and then he lost his wallet on the river. And then he goes, because we told him not to bring it. And then the second year, he came over and flew the river. I said, hey, don't bring your wallet. And so he goes, guys, guess what? I left my wallet in my car this time. We came back, and somebody broke his car and stole his wallet. His social security card lost twice.
No.
He goes, you know what? I'm never bringing it again because he didn't want to get pulled over without his ID.
Dude, I left mine in Walmart. And
hey, what's up, Grayson? I see you over there on Kick. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Guys, we've got, a guest over here on Kick. I'll make her feel special by throwing her comment on the screen so all the YouTubers can see it. But yes, I definitely lost my social security card in Walmart, and somebody really opened an account with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I know Sarah, my wife, she got her wallet stolen, and somebody went to the bank dressed as her trying to deposit withdraw a fake check. And we found that out because the police showed up at my door and going like, is your wife here? And I was like, honey, the popo's here for you.
Bro.
Yeah, so we found that out. Trent, you want to see my new hat?
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, I want to tell everybody on here, if you have kids, it's not super appropriate. So, mature audiences only. Tell me what you guys think. It's going to be so great when I wear it to church.
Don't do that. You would be doing that just to rage bait your brother in the Lord, and that doesn't.
No, Trent. It's not.
I know.
That's a joke.
I know.
It's mainly for like poker and not church. Poker and not church.
That is wild.
Isn't that funny though?
Yeah.
Man, I was so excited to get it. I was waiting for freaking TikTok to ship it. What's up, DZ? Did you see my hat? It's great. Trent hates it though.
Oh no, I don't. No, I don't.
He's moderately impressed by the stuff you could get printed on a hat.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm throwing up some of the stuff right now.
Got you. So I'm gonna share my screen here, and in terms of news, I really just have a couple things to go over on Twitter. Guys, I will always call X Twitter. I will never stop calling it Twitter.
I call it X. I have no problem, but it's hard to say X posts or tweets. It's easier to say tweets than it is.
Let's see here. Trent can get an 801.
Ada, I don't even know her.
Let's see.
Admit it, Trent. You were surprised to see me.
Yeah. I thought that thought you'd still be working. I was actually
I was pooping when you texted me.
Oh, I was actually going to go live early because the youth group is doing like we're buying a Christmas tree for the youth room and taking some of these kids live in hotels and stuff. They don't get to have a Christmas tree, things like that. So I'm gonna put one in the youth room for them, and I was gonna go tag along with that tonight. So Yeah, I don't know what you want to do about later then, but we'll talk about that.
I don't know. I'll probably just go live again later, to be honest with you. Especially if I have to I might have to cut it short because whatever I got going on. But
but but if you do, I'll set up the stuff. Let's see here.
If we go live later, Trent's gonna set my stuff up.
We've been talking about an unusual amount of business on the stream in front of everyone, just between last night and right now. It ain't nothing that deep, guys. Though
Trent.
We're not like trying to be uber professional around here. I mean, we are, but we're not.
Trent is on X, guys.
So. Okay, let me.
We like our own posts too. That way we could try to get more following on X. If you guys see this on X right now, I'm looking at you. Follow our account.
So, SEC Chair Paul Atkins says innovation exemption for crypto firms is coming in January. There were a few things. Let me bring the music down because there were a few things I wanted to show you guys.
Oh, I got you, Trent.
Oh, got you. And here we go.
And I believe that at some point in the not too distant future, you won't even have income tax to pay because the money we're taking in is so great, it's so enormous that you're not going to have income tax to pay. Whether you get rid of it or just keep it around for fun or have it really low, much lower than it is now, but you won't be paying income tax. We've slashed $1 trillion up, and I believe that.
Is it? No, it's not. I don't think so. I mean, there's been several. Oh yeah, Watch your guru reposted it. So
yeah, he just has a sense of humor,
right? Well, the second one should not even be an option. Just keep it around for fun. Don't do that. But guys, yeah, he is bringing this up again. It is something he has teased in the past, but he is again saying he is looking at a not too distant future where we don't have income tax. That would be incredible.
Wonderfully incredible.
Also, if there's curse words in this song, is that bad for the algorithm?
I don't know. Probably not. Doesn't matter. It's our channel. We can do what we want.
Okay. Here.
I mean, think about me.
You don't need fuck crypto. You don't need the anxiety. Before you bought the bullshit fantasy coin, your life was good, but then you made some money and became greedy. Now the bullshit coin is fucked, and nobody can tell you when it is going to be unfucked. Even the motherfucker who convinced you to buy the bullshit coin, who told you that it is going to be the next big thing, that motherfucker is nowhere to be found. You are on your own. And all you can do is cry about it in the shower and hope and believe that your bullshit coin will go up in price again so that you can sell it and make some money and buy some more and then get fucked all over again. That is crypto. Fuck crypto. You don't need the anxiety.
Hey guys, it is what it is. But here's the real news, okay? Time for the real news. And also, you are not alone. You have the Brew Crew. But, anyways.
Do you think that can happen before the end of the year?
God, this volume is so low.
We'll see.
Did you try turning it up?
Yeah.
Well, Trent, you should let me ramble where you find this again because nobody can hear it.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, guys. Well, Trent's going to find another video of it. I'm going to talk about bubbles. Trent, you got this. Guys, if you believe in Trent, smash that like. Put a 1 in the chat for Trent. If you really want to see what he has for you. I don't know, guys. I mean, how do you feel about this? Boom, baby. Nothing but green all around. We haven't seen Pepe in a while. He's up 12% today. Not too shabby, man. Ooh, Pengu's up 25%. Holy cow. SPX up 3.9. Pump.fun 16%. Sweet. We needed a good Sweet bounce up 21%. Let's go, Sweet. Solana 10%. Cardano, Mr. Trent over here. He's the Cardano guy, almost 13%. Ondo up 8.5%. Guys, we picked nothing but winners over here, man. Nothing but winners. We even talked about Pengu probably being the top meme coin several different times. But I am digging this, man. Digging it. And in the top, probably, I think, is it 200? My coin up 34%. Let's go, Turbo. Harlem, where are you at? We don't get a double top, it may be a good slightly cup and handle, but let's freaking go. Turbo outperforming Brett with Walrus Monad. I always keep forgetting. I don't even know what Pippin is, to be honest with you. The only coin I don't want to be holding is Merle. Wemix. Just anything in red. How do you like that? I don't be holding anything in the red. Ooh, man, I love seeing green days, man. Even Snacks up 15%. Let's go, Sneckies. Shout out to the whole Snack community out there over there on X. We see you guys. We got Honey up. Honey Mapper, yes. Up 18%. What is this at, dude? It's at 57 million market cap. Wow. This feels really small. Like a chart should be getting ready to bounce. That is wild. Go back to the top 100 because we're getting too degenny. Dude, check out Swee, man. What a move for Swee. Should we take a look at that? Dude, that looks like a total, like, it's interesting because you could literally draw a line from right here to right here and be like, hey, look, we're still right on schedule. This whole thing was a freaking trap, man. It was a bull trap or a bear trap trying to get them feeling happy. Nope. Not over here, but over here. Where are we at? I will take a look at this. Well, I'm also gonna come over here because while I'm talking, and looking. And were you able to find your favorite thing?
No, but basically, guys, Paul Atkins is saying, they're working hard on the market structure bill and the Crypto Innovation Exemption Act, where they're giving a lot of regulatory breaks to big crypto firms. So, it is a bullish environment that we're seeing.
And guys,
some regulation. So,
if you're interested in trading, we have our partner of choice, but we also have this deal going on with BTCC, the blockchain brew, 10% bonus on your first time deposit. That's us, guys. You know where to find us. Trent, do we have this link in the description?
Oh shoot, that is the one thing I forgot to do. I'm putting it in the description right now.
Yeah, it's been that in the description. Do we have our BitFi bonus running around as well? Is that active?
That's what they said is coming tomorrow. They're late on it, but remember, it's going to be trading reward only. Like, it's going to be trading volume based reward, not deposit based.
Yeah. Well, so we got a BTCC bonus going on right now. Guys get 10%, and then we're going to get a BitFi one tomorrow, and we'll reallocate our position over there. They are our exchange partner of choice, but you know what? If you haven't used BTCC, let's go try them out. Always try out new exchanges. That's where you get the best deals and where you learn what you like, man. Exchanges are like fruit. Some people like grapes, and some people like apples. I don't know about you, but I'm more of a grape guy than I am an apple guy. Unless it's caramel apple. No, that's a seasonal thing. So maybe I trade with an exchange for a season. I just do real hot on it. But hell yeah, guys. So let's check out some Bitcoin, what we got going on, man. I was going to look at Swee, but well, we're here. We might as well take a look, right? So we came up. We just absolutely ripped through the 200. We got curvature out of everywhere, but that we want to see it, the curves. We have a high. We have a lower high. We might be getting a flag, a downtrend. We do have a trigger wave, trigger wave momentum to the downside currently, okay? We could be getting this pattern right now. I'm just drawing it out, see what you guys can see. Maybe we get the future telling right here. No way we could come down to about 90, almost 91,000 to 90,700. Okay, on the 15-minute, and then we could flag out and then break up. And when we break up, you'd be looking at a good move, man. We could be looking at 96,000, which we have been saying is on the table for us for some time. Now we are gaining some strength still on the 1 hour. We did bust up through the 200, the 21 right now. Came through the 50. It is on its way through the 200. We'll probably be there the next 3 hours. I bet you'll be through the 203 hours on average. We go into, wow, this is interesting. You don't usually see a V-shaped recovery in Bitcoin. It is a beautiful thing to see when you do. We were calling it inverted head and shoulders. You actually can see it right here. We drew it out yesterday. We were calling it inverted head and shoulders to 200. We actually came up and gave up even a little bit more into that 1 hour. That is phenomenal to see. Wow, total recovery bounce right now on the 12 hour. We do have an anchor trigger wave coming on. Stokes low, strength is up. We have a higher low, which is beautiful. That's what we want to see, guys, if we want to get that trend reversing, okay? Seeing on the daily, the 12 hour and the daily, what is going on in the hizzy?
That BTCC link is in the description now.
There you go, guys. In the description. We saw the momentum. The 2 day still looks good. 3 days still looks like it started. It looks like that manipulation might be over. That could have been it. The 5 day, we got our green dot, double green dot. You know, that is looking wonderful. Hopefully, man, this week, if we can get a powerful week and we get another green dot on the weekly, that could start a good combination reaction. Well, this could be the bottom, guys. We could be rejecting off the 50-day moving average on the 2 week. Would be a great sign. You know, if we can get the momentum on the monthly to flip, dude, I'm bullish, man. We had the green dot right here. We were bullish. Boom, 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 boom. You know, right here. Boom, 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 boom. You come back here. Green dot on the monthly was below the lines. Real bullish. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there's a little hidden one right there. I didn't even see that one. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, we want them banging and booming. So it looks good, man. I'm really liking what I'm seeing on the charts, and I don't know about anybody else, but that's looking pretty hot to me for BTC, you know. Keep moving. Let's take a look at SWE. Sorry, I was talking to my wife. She's in the meme coin space right now. She's totally zoned in. There's a Pokemon meme thing popping off right now, and she's buying Magikarp coins and Krav Maga coins. I don't know if it's Pokemon, but she's buying Magikarp. She's buying them all, man. She's like, I'm investing into our future. I will retire our bloodline with Magikarp coin. That's what she's got cooking up. Let's take a look at SWE, man. Hey, put a +1 in the plus. Put a +1 in the chat if you like Magikarp. We all know sometimes crypto's kind of like a Magikarp. You got to involve to become the greater version of yourself. Let's see here, man, dude. That 15-minute on SWE, dude. We blew through that 200. Holy cow! We had the green dot right here, guys. You play these green dots. Sometimes they were explosive. You would have had that one. You would have had nothing but gains. You would have had this one. You would have had the bottom. You would have had the bottom in the 15-minute. You know, sometimes you have to take shots at them, man. You would have shot and missed. You know, you would have shot and missed all through here. But when you finally would have hit your baby, dude, you would have gained all your gains. Proper stop loss and take profits really help you optimize on this. Right now, too, on the 1 hour, we do got a little bit of bearish dip. So now what I'm thinking is probably going to happen is maybe a little sideways action to what we're getting. Another green dot right here. I don't think this runs over for SWE. I think it's going to leg up again. I think we could be eyeballing the price targets of probably $1.78. What's our leg like? I got to pull this leg up, you know, for me to give you a real identity on this leg. I'm going to draw it. I'm making it a little skinny. If you like skinny legs, pull it up. Bada bing, bada boom, popping it up. We could be looking at just under $2 for SWE. Let's freaking go, guys. Would you be happy if you see a $2 SWE in the next day and a half? Would that make you happy? That'd make me happy. I think it might make Trent happy. Wow, look at the Stokes on our side. That is freaking flying, bro. That is freaking flying. We raise some of that. We got 18 on the DBSI. There we go. Good strength. We blew through that 21. We're blowing through the 50. We're heading up to the 200. You know, we're eyeballing $1.80 right now in the 4 hour time frame for at least SWE. Without that, we have a double bottom. Looking good, man. We came through the 50, went through the 21 and coming up to the 50. We still have trigger wave, still have plenty of gas to go. Money flow is still red, which means we haven't even started the full move, guys. This could be the full on reversal. That's not a bullish engulfing candle. I don't know what the hell is not a bullish engulfing candle. Let's take it to regular candles. What the hell is this, Trent? When you see something like this, does that make you get excited or what?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, guys. That is something beautiful to see. We go back over here.
What's
we
up,
invalidated. Jara, seen silver. It's 58.50 right now. Oh, I'm so excited, Jara. I love silver. It's so pretty. It's such a cool metal. I just wish it didn't tarnish like gold. The daily, we're getting a possibly Inca trigger wave coming on in. Stokes RSI, everything's low. Like even the 20% move today hasn't even looked like it started like a move yet. To me that does look like manipulation. We have the momentum still coming in. We get the 2-day. What? The 2-day closes in 15 minutes. My goodness, what a time for a show, right? This is exciting, guys. We get the 1 day, and we get the 1 day and the 2-day today and the 3-day today in 20 minutes. That's such good data coming in. Oh man, you guys are lucky. We even get the 8-day coming in, Trent. Oh, this is actually our important one, Trent, because the 8-day kind of shows an eclipse of what the weekly is likely to do. So I'm pretty excited, man. I didn't even know the 8 days today. Oh, I am so excited. I just can't hide it no more. Trent, what do you want to look at? Are you still on Twitter? Let's take a look at him, guys. I'm throwing him up on Twitter. Oh, he is on Twitter. Look at him. Look at he's looking at Wendy O and Watcha Guru and his Cordana Spotlight. He's loving it over there. Whoa, and it's gone now. We got market cipher. We got purple candles. We got red candles. We got green candles. This whole thing looks like a Christmas infested Halloween check. Or Christmas with a little bit of Halloween thrown in there.
So on Lux Algo, we have on the 4-hour chart, we have a strong buy signal with a green trend catcher and green money flow down here. And the confluence box is bright green up here, showing that everything down here in this oscillator is in agreement with each other that things are bullish, right? So that's good. I'm going to remove my drawings there. So that's the 4-hour. You also have, Lux Algo does this cool thing here where it will draw some trend lines for you. And right now, we see a break of this trend line right here. Not only that, this candle that's forming as we speak, is shaping up to be a hammer candle with a long wick to the downside, which is, means that the sellers, the bears, tried to come in on this green, this big green candle up here where the buy signal came in. The bears tried to come in on that move, and the sellers got bought up. The bulls have bought up that sell pressure on this candle, shown by this long wick on the downside. So, that is definitely something to keep in mind right here. And, in terms of the hyperwave, which is the RSI looking line down here on the oscillator, it is not overbought yet. It still has room to go above 80 before getting overbought. And it doesn't look like it's curving down soon. Furthermore, Lux Algo will also give you some take profit and stop loss signals. So, our first take profit level from this strong buy signal is actually up here at $95,495. Signaling that we should be having some more room to move up. That being said, been playing some games with the trend catcher here. The trend catcher was green until it wasn't, but now it has turned green again. So on the daily, the money flow is still flowing out, but there are a couple positive signs. You can barely see it kind of start to curve its way back up here. And the confluence bar has moved down here from bright red to neutral red, meaning that not everything in the oscillator now is agreeing on bearishness. There is not complete bearish confluence anymore on the oscillator. So that is good stuff. Now I will say, if I bring old Trent back with the moving averages up here, then I do have a concern on the daily. Well, actually, let's take the weekly. The concern is that the 21
sound like me.
the 21 and the 50 moving averages are curving over. Here's the thing, traditionally, you can back test this, but look what happened right here during the bear market in 2021. We bounced off of the 100 moving average after a 52% correction from all-time highs. And we found our relief rally at the 100. The problem with that is that when we moved back up to the 50, we got rejected. And so what worries me here is that, the 50 is sitting above 100K still. So, do we see a scenario in which we relief rally off of the 100 and then come reject from the 50 like we did back then? I would not like to see that. But, time will tell. I actually do think that, we're going to hold this higher.
Indeed. It's getting very likely, Trent. It's getting very likely. More likely we're looking at it. I'm like, I wonder if that was the bottom. I haven't totally been sold on the monthly, but the 2 week has a strong signal where it might get a rally, and that really can has a good strong chance of flipping.
Yeah, these are shaping up to be tweezer bottoms right here on the daily. So there's that as well. Now let me turn Lex Algo back on. Where am I at? Turn this guy off up here. And turn him on. Okay, so we are still underneath that sell signal on the weekly. However, we hit our take profit level number 1. And usually on Lux Algo, you can't back test it because it's not going to go back and show you that it would be too cluttered. The user experience would, if it showed you the take profit and stop loss for every buy and sell signal that's come in, right? But just in my own experience, you should not bank on hitting the take profit number 2, right? So we have hit the take profit number 1, and every time we come down to it, we're wicking very, very hard off of it. Now, also, look at the hyperwave down here, which is the RSI looking wave. You've got some bottoming going on there, and look at the money flow. We got to let this week finish its course, but look at the money flow. It got really thin and scary there for a minute, but look at it start to curve back up. That's something to take into consideration. And then if I do go to the month, well, the trend catcher is still green on the month. We can't afford to go too much lower. And also, we hit our stop loss, which is a trailing stop loss that it gives you and updates you with. So, if you got in from back here on this strong buy signal on the monthly in February of 24, and you were riding this the whole way up, well, it's constantly moving your stop loss up for you. And so we have now actually wicked down to touch that stop loss. But if you're not putting your whole position on one stop loss, then you do have some of your position on the table still. So I'm just showing you guys some of the cool features of the way this works here. Now let me come over to Cardano. That is very ugly. Let's see here. Let me get my.
What's it say on Cardano?
Well, on the monthly, we're underneath a very strong sell signal. And
if you weren't using Lux Algo, how would you feel?
If I wasn't using Lux Algo?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I wasn't using Lux Algo,
it's still slightly a higher low.
I would if I wasn't using Lux Algo, I would say that you have a higher low, and I would also say that the stochastic RSI is probably low if I turned it on, but
I bet you, Trent, in 1 week, Cardano is going to be at 69 cents.
Really? Why? Do you have a reason for that, or is it just funny because it's 69?
I have a reason.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, if you want to see it, I'll show you. But if you don't want to see it, then I'm going to keep it to myself.
No. I want to see it. Real quick. If I go to the weekly on ADA, the thing about that. Let me get this off of here. And then get this back on. Okay. So, the thing about this on the weekly is that well, that doesn't look the best either, but the thing, the hyperwave down here is definitely looking bottomish, and there's something about the money flow that is actually really important here. If you see this red line that kind of traces all the way through the money flow down here, what you will see is that this line is kind of like a threshold, right? So if money flow peaks underneath the threshold of this line, it shows you that there's so much bearish outflow that it's breaking the threshold of that line. Now, if you trace this money flow all the way from back here when it was under the threshold, you're actually seeing that it's not. There's a sort of bullish divergence on the money flow itself. I'll just draw it from right here so you can see it easy, right? The money flow got closer to the threshold right here than it did right here. And you can draw that line like this, right? As the price went down, right? It's bullish divergence. And if you look closely, you see the money flow now actually curving up and not as aggressively coming down to this threshold here. So come down to the daily. Well, we're starting to see the early signs of a reversal. A buy signal that is about to confirm on the daily in 5 minutes. And that buy signal is accompanied by bullish divergence down here on the hyperwave. Not only that, let me not only that, we've had two big green triangle reversal signals down here on the daily. And so we see this attempting to reverse. We see money flow now attempting to curve back up. And we see overflow on the money flow on the daily. This bright red shade of the money flow up here tells you that late sellers have aped into the trend, right? People that are late to the downtrend. They're late. They're selling the end of the downtrend, right? So that overflow shows you that there's late sellers coming into the market, and that's what happens prior to a reversal. So, and last thing on ADA, and then I want to hear what you're seeing.
It's going to zero.
On the 4 hour, again, we have this strong buy signal here on the 4 hour with first take profit at 47 cents, second take profit at 50 cents, and it has not gone into overbought territory. We have this green dot on the hyperwave where it flipped bullish, and then the confluence bar has moved out of the deep red down here. So, for the moment, the 4 hour and the daily look good, and they're suggesting that we may be seeing the earliest signs of a reversal coming in here. So, yeah,
That's what I see.
yeah. And I'll throw it back over to you.
All right, and you got the last two comments you got to answer,
Oh,
and then
hey,
I'm
what's
gonna
up, Joe?
say Cardano. Why isn't it going to be ripping? Let me tell you why it's going to be ripping, guys. You come over to 12 out Inca trigger wave. We actually do have bullish div.
Yeah.
Momentum coming up. 16 hour. Also agrees and came up more. And it's interesting going up green and then finishing down below. We're still pumping on the 16 hour. Daily, we have an Inca trigger wave. Okay. Double bottom. It's happening, guys. Two day. Hasn't even started yet. We denied this drop. Stokes RSI, a green. Strength is ready to go. VWAP hasn't rolled over. 3 day, we have a second BitBoy green dot. We went from a 17 to a 20, but we're coming off a lot of fear. This is still totally playing out. Now, why we say it's 29 cents or 69 cents? That's what the 200 is. We're in a reversal, guys. We're coming up. The question is, how high are we going to go? 69 cents. The weekly, about to reverse. It's happening. Whether Trent wants it or not, he's going to get some Cardano gains coming here real soon. The 1 day is going to flip. The 2 day is going to already flip. The 3 day saying we're good. That's going to lead into the 5 day. And we got the double green dot. And the weekly's next. We went from a -1 to 16 in strength. It's eyeballing, man. Eyeballing some levels. Even right here is 57 cents. I think we're gonna hit 69. That's what I'm thinking. Come up and meet this 21. That's what we're gonna do. The weekly looks like starting to get the curvature at the Stokes and the strength.
Heck yeah. So, Joe, thank you for coming in. Everyone else, go hit up Joe over there at Trade Intuition on YouTube. Follow him over there. He's breaking down some top tier technical analysis for you guys, and he's a huge supporter of other creators in the space, which is a great thing to see. So,
Including us.
he says, what is bullish divergence? Does a divergence always play out? how much percentage of a divergence should we look for? Thank you for all your hard work and sharing your knowledge. Yeah, so Joe, a bullish divergence is when the oscillator that you're looking at, people most often speak of a bullish RSI divergence. So I'll use that as my example. When RSI, when there's a swing up on RSI and a swing down on price, right? And you're going to see those, you would eventually see those two lines cross each other if you pulled both of them out. If you stretched both of them out as far as they can go. Now, the reason why it's a divergence is, or the reason why it's bullish, the reason why that divergence is bullish is because as the price swung down, the oscillator maintained a swing up. So whatever it is that flushed down the price, whatever news event that flushed down the price, in my opinion, in this case, it was, unfounded fears of MicroStrategy having to sell off in the future. And then we saw the reversal today because those fears were stayed off as MicroStrategy basically said, look, we have over $1 billion in cash reserves, and don't worry, we're not going to be forced to sell Bitcoin. We don't have a liquidation risk, at least not a significant one. And so and so whatever catalyst, it doesn't have to be news, but whatever catalyst caused the price to swing down, it wasn't actually enough to make the real underlying momentum of the market go down with it, showing you that that swing down on price was actually not sustainable, and it's going to snap back up.
That's studio, not you.
That's it. That's an RSI, a bullish RSI divergence.
Trent,
you can use really any indicator for it. Yeah.
Oh, we have an anchor trigger where we did just confirm on Bitcoin. Now, what I really want to talk about is the daily green dot to green dot. Very good sign. Stokes strength still good. And we're actually starting to break above the 21. Also, Trent, the 2-day also close. We have continuation of our momentum. Money flow is continuing in. VWAP's also reversing, heading back up to the upside. On the 3-day, double green dot, money flow coming in, guys. We've been saying since we got this green dot on the 2-day and 3-day, we expect to go up. Now, I also said this was manipulation. I was trying to push us below the 200, and it does look like we're getting. We went from a 17 to an 18 in the strength. That will stretch it out to the 5-day. 5 days like doji candle, trendy reversal, double green dot. Now we're gonna head over to the 8-day. This is brand new. We just got the 8-day like 2 minutes ago. Now, what's really interesting about the 8-day is we're so close to clipping and getting a green dot to head back up. That is a signal for a strong week coming up. Oh, what's up over there on Kick? I seen you. Ox Stream Hub World.
What's up, Vision Pulse Fat Boy? I do want to say, if this is your first time with us or anybody's first time with us out there, subscribe to the channel to join the Brew Crew, the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube. And when you do subscribe, you'll touch T-Square right in his banana zone, which happens to be his heart.
I'm so glad no one can see my name. I don't know, man. I think Pepe is like the top meme. I think he'll probably eventually take Doja's spot. But I feel like Pangu is probably going to outperform Pepe. It's just my own little 2 cents. On the 8-day trend, we went from a -4 to a -1 to a 10. I mean, we're leaping with strength right now. We're so leaping, we're sweating for it. I think we're eyeballing on the 8-day 101 to possibly 110,000. That's a $20,000 move. I mean, that's pretty incredible. If we can get that. Now, we got a little bit more time to wait and see with the everything else, but that would be immensely. If we get a trigger wave right here on the 2-week, very strong signal that we will get a move up.
Joe, the full answer to your question is I don't really think about percentage, and maybe I should, but to me, a bull div is a bull div. I mean, you can see it with your eyes if it's if it's at least like over I'd say at least over a 20-degree angle or something on the line. So, I guess I don't really think about it like that as much as I think about it in confluence with other signals. So that makes sense.
If we come down to the 200 MA on dominance, which seems very likely right now, we had a green dot fake out, red dot opened up more momentum to the downside.
It looks like a bear flag.
Well, and we look at market cipher over here, we have a lot of very jaggedness. Can you see this? Which is showing there's not support to go up. It's very weak. It's a very weak signal to try and say, oh, we can go up. It's going, no. We're not there yet. We want a nice, smooth, rounded. So it's showing us that dominance is about to come down. If we break the 50, the odds are it would come to the 200. And that would be a full-on, if we could break below the twist my payment, if we can full-on break down and then break down again, that is showing that we are entering an altcoin season, okay? Because then what's probably going to happen is we can break up, we can break back down, get a lower, go underneath the 200, and then it's just go time, man. Money is coming out of Bitcoin and into the altcoins. It would be a good sign. If you can make an arrow on the dominance, then you're doing really good. Let that arrow fly. That's what we want to see. You like that arrow, Trent? Right now, and that's on the 2-week trend. And the weekly time frame, we did get a lower high. Well, I guess it's consolidating because we also have a high and low. But we shall see. Look at the money flow is coming down. Bitcoin money is leaving. That is showing me right here. That is a top. And now does it just match right there on market cipher money flow? It's also matching up here. It is coming, guys. Don't you worry about a thing. What else do we got that's really interesting right now, Trent? What's total doing? Total 3. Total 3 says anchor trigger wave. Jesus, take the wheel. Money is coming into crypto on the daily. The 2-day. We got a green dot. Momentum to the upside, guys. Green dot on the 1-day, 2-day, 3-day. Where's the 8-day? Possibly a trigger wave. We have a 50-50. Went from a -5 to a -2 to a 5. We're still jumping on strength, guys. I think we're entering into maybe a nice December. And you could ask me, I've been pretty bearish on October, November, December. And I've been playing out correctly with the October, November. Now, I'm starting to think that we might have a good December. And I did say, what, Trent, like a week ago, I said we're going to have a really good green week.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, maybe we just might have what I think we're going to have. And I am just looking at potential bits of data to help foresee what we're going to get in crypto. Even Ethereum looking good, Trent. We have green dot on the day with momentum to the upside. 2-day, 3-day. Yeah, maybe Tom Lee was right. Maybe we are getting our reversal.
Hey.
You want to take a look at Dash, and what do you think is better, Trent? Dash or what was it? Dash or Stacks?
Yes.
Dash doesn't look too bad though. It's bouncing off the 200 MA right now, and I'm like, this is looking pretty good. It's right where we said it was going to go, like a month ago, or 3 weeks ago, give or take.
Let's see. You said you wanted me to look at Dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
And compare it to Stacks. Which one would you buy if you had $1,000 right now? Would you throw it into Dash or you throw it into Stacks?
Well, let me look at something real quick.
Banana Zone says we're pampering from you. I think we might be, man. And you guys know, I have not been overly bullish. I've been more bearish than I have been bullish.
So Dash on the 1 hour, nothing to write home about. On the 4 hour, we're still underneath a strong sell signal with a red trend catcher and money flow coming down aggressively. And the confluence bar down here is bright red. So I don't like it. The the take profit number one on this sell signal on the 4 hours down here at 36. So for whatever reason, Lux Algo does not like Dash right now. And if I go to the day,
if I had 1K, I put straight into ADA, no question asked, do not boo. Hey, 69 cents. You heard it here first, guys. 69 cents for ADA next by a week.
Nothing's showing me that Dash is
Get ready to bounce off the 200.
Yeah.
I can see a relief coming. What do you think about Stacks?
Stacks looks better than Dash.
Expand it out. I want to see the whole chart.
Yeah, Stacks looks better than Dash. The reason why is the money flow is actually curving up, and it respected this red threshold line right here. It didn't get below that red line. And you have bullish divergence on the daily. Lux Algo drew this for us right here. This blue divergence line right there with this blue divergence line on the hyperwave.
I did not see the blue divergence line. It's very thin on my little tiny screen.
Yeah, it is. You have to squint to see it, but it's right underneath that orange X.
You could probably adjust the settings so when it turns up, it's a little bit thicker, girthier.
I know I have to do that later, but you can see it though if you squint right underneath the X. What I'll do is I'll just draw it. I'll just draw over it. And down here. So you have bullish divergence on the daily, which you didn't get on Dash, and the money flow curving up. So at least you have that. And price is technically flirting right above the trend catcher. So, you got to be above the trend catcher to get it to turn green. So you're one step closer to getting that trend catcher to turn green because price is currently above it. So, Stacks, I don't hate it. It's a lot better than Dash right now, is what I would say on the daily. So, yeah, I'm with you, D, not you. The ADA chart looks good. Granted, it got pummeled, but
I would put it into SNEC.
Yeah. So there you go on that.
I think SNEC looks really good, Trent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Coming back to ADA over here. On the 1 hour, if we're gonna look for a bottom somewhere, the trailing stop loss is moving up with the position as it goes. So, is that a red trend catcher? It is on the 1 hour. So the trend catcher has turned red on the 1 hour, which is fine. You have to have a correction. And, you could have seen this coming on the 1 hour. There were so many signals, such as these large red triangle reversal signals up here. You got 3 of them come in. And now the hyperwave has crossed to the downside. There was all of this overflow on the money flow right here. But, the money flow doesn't look done yet. Like you see back here, you can get overflow. You had it here to the downside. You can get overflow and then still have a lot of money flow to one direction or the other still coming ahead of you. But the overflow right here, signaled that there was a cool off needed. There were too many too many sellers trying to catch the trend there. And what happened afterwards was we relief rallied just a little bit, but money flow ultimately continued to bleed. I kind of expect a similar thing to happen here. You know, we have this overflow right here. There's too many buyers aping in at this spot. We are also up here in piercing into the red reversal cloud, and too many buyers entering at this point. But I do expect that to thin out and for the money flow to continue into the green for a little while. You know, if we were to retrace to the trailing stop at 0.4142, you know, that would not be a bad thing at all. So there you go.
There you go, Trent.
You know,
so
what a V shape. Also, is this like a cup and handle? Looks like it to me.
Well, I didn't think I was looking at it like I don't know if it's done yet.
Yeah, looks like it to me. And I'm not saying it's done, but it's got to cool off on the 1 hour anyways. And that would bring 49 cents on the 1 hour. So
We're getting close to that 69-cent level.
not too shabby.
So were you guys going to go get a tree tonight, Trent? I didn't think they had trees in the desert.
Home Depot.
Oh. Where do they ship them from? Washington?
Probably.
We're donating our trees, guys, for a good cause.
Yeah, you guys are donating your trees to kids in need
Yeah.
of a tree. Some of them really though don't have definitely not a cup and handle, but it looks like a scammy cup and handy. Oh man,
It's a bent shaped handle. That's all. Slightly bent.
yeah. I mean,
It
I
definitely has
don't know.
potential to be a cup and handle.
you can argue it. You might be wrong, but you can argue it. So, yeah. I mean, that's about everything I had for right now.
Me too, actually. I'll probably have to run over the Cointelegraph and see if I find any more articles
Yeah,
between now and 7.
for sure.
It's
I
kind
see
of interesting, Trent.
That does look like Santa's beard.
What's up, Zerka?
Uh,
It is not fan to be a child that is hungry and struggling in life. My heart goes out to them. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. And that's why every Wednesday when we have a youth group, like you guys see me there sometimes logging in from my phone. You see me not here every Wednesday. Now tomorrow I'll be here or I'll go live early or something because T Square's got got some.
I might go live from the hospital.
His wife's got some medical things, so keep them in prayer. And but yeah, that's why most Wednesdays, when I'm over there at the youth group, one thing that we do is we cook a full meal for every kid that comes, and they get to go home with plates and at least get fed and stuff. But yeah, our hearts do go out to them, do not you.
Trent, what do you think about this American Bitcoin stock tumbles 50% as BTC proxy trade unravels? Shares of American Bitcoin Corp, ABTC, a Bitcoin mining treasury company headed by Eric Trump, plunged on Tuesday as the difficult market conditions continued to pressure crypto-linked equities. I'd argue that today wasn't a bad day. ABTC, which debuted in the Nasdaq late September following a reverse merger with Griffin Digital Mining, lost more than half of its value in early trading. The stock reached an intraday low of $1.75, representing a 51% decline on the day, according to data Yahoo Finance. Shares are now down roughly 70% from their post-listing high of $9.31 on September 9th, underscoring the broad unwinding across digital asset sector and its spillover into related equities. While no single catalyst appeared to drive Tuesday's steep sell-off, crypto-linked stocks have faced renewed volatility in the recent weeks amid broad retreat in digital assets and profit-taking across technology shares. One in its defense, like this last week hasn't been good for the stocks or crypto.
Yeah.
You know, American Bitcoin, and also, you know, the hedge funds are buying it and they don't like the Trump family. Well, this is their way of trying to hurt them.
Yeah.
American Bitcoin business is closely tied to the price of Bitcoin and has experienced one of its sharpest pullbacks in history since mid-October, falling from a peak of 126 to a November low of 80,000. Okay, well, I don't see anything crazy.
Well, Zerka, so the short recap on Saylor is that, number one, it has now been approved that, you know, in January that strategy is going to be in the S&P 500. So that's good news. The short recap on Michael Saylor is simply that, you know, I think that a lot of the FUD coming into the market the last few days, what really the day before yesterday, was that there was a general fear in the market that if Bitcoin goes down to certain levels, that MicroStrategy was going to have to sell some Bitcoin. Well, now that MicroStrategy has come out and said basically that, you know, I'll show it to you on the chart. Like, now that MicroStrategy has come out and said, hey, we have over $1 billion in cash reserves, you know, you can see right here was literally as all of that FUD was happening about strategy being forced to sell Bitcoin. And then, you know, strategy comes out and says, look, we have over $1 billion in cash reserves, so we don't have a significant liquidation risk. We have cash on hand to pay our debts and fund our business and pay our payroll and stuff like that, without having to sell Bitcoin, even if it goes under our 1-for-1 valued buy purchase price, our average purchase price of $74,000. Even if it goes under that, we don't need to sell any of it to maintain our operating costs. And, you know, that was when we got this this swing right here. So, you know, really, it was just like the market was just sweeping lows and sweeping highs based on that. So get rid of MSTR, he says. Well, you know, it's a virtue and a vice.
Yeah,
we all have them, by the way. And as much as we all want a virtue signal, and look, I get it. I'm like basically a Cardano maximalist. Like, I'm all for decentralization and as much make Cardano great again. As much or make crypto great again.
Let's make crypto.com great again.
Oh. And you know, I'm all for as much decentralization as we can get. And like, I get it, you know, when you say get rid of MicroStrategy, but even I have to admit, it's a virtue and a vice. It's a virtue because of liquidity. It's a virtue because a Bitcoin strategy company is making a splash in the S&P 500, and you know, all of these reasons, right? But it's a vice because of, you know, we don't like centralized market makers in crypto. Our ethos doesn't like it. It bucks against it. But it's both a virtue and a vice. And guess what? I have them. you have them. If you're married, you understand that you have them. Like, not everything about you is just great all the time, right? You have your virtues and you have your vices, and like we just have to accept that for what it is. And if you're upholding a sticking to the guns of a decentralized ethic, then do that. Just trade on dexes and stake and buy Cardano and stake it. More power to you. But it's a virtue and a vice. Everyone has them.
Or buy crypto.com and stake it. Hey, I'm not disagreeing with you though. Buy BTC, ETC, Cash Monero. Those are all good coins.
Yeah.
We have a special interview coming out about privacy too.
Yeah.
MicroStrategy is a threat to our crypto bags and BTC, in my opinion. It is kind of a threat. You are right. And we kind of knew this was coming when he was buying gulps of it. I was like, oh my gosh. So the day he sells is the day that I'm buying. So, because he's going to cause some fear in the market. But I was saying, who's worse? Would you rather have BlackRock have the bags, or would you rather have Michael Saylor have the bags?
Yeah.
And he's already dedicated, like, I don't know. I think it's like 17,000 Bitcoin that he's going to burn at some point as his gift to, crypto. And maybe on his deathbed, he might burn all of it. We don't really know, but I definitely know you won't get that out of BlackRock.
He does seem like a real Bitcoiner, and that's a good point. He's keeping more bags away from BlackRock's grimy little hands than you could keep away from them. So, hey.
I know, guys. I don't recognize you here before, Mr. Ivoski, but we are trying to grow on YouTube. It is a hard grind, so if anybody here, including you, we appreciate if you guys sub to the channel. Thank you.
We're looking for sub number 655, guys. You would make T-Square very happy.
Well, we seem to be getting 655 and losing and getting it again and losing.
I know.
Okay, we just need to get a keeper. We need a keeper.
Yeah.
Ivoski, I promise if you become our 655, I will, you will never be forgotten.
Yeah, man. Well,
yeah. And on that note, I'm going to thank everybody, and we're going to dip.
Yes, sir.
I will try to be back later to do our regular show. I'm D, not you. I appreciate you, brother, for showing up as always, man. And Zerka, you're my crow brother. Thank you for popping on in. Ivoski, thank you for showing up today. Supporting the channel. Joe, thank you for showing up today. You always give a nice different opinion and help try to keep the show going and keeping it lively. Ox Stream Hub World, thank you for showing up. A Vision Post Fat Boy. What a great name. You have a future in crypto, I can tell.
Yeah.
No matter. Thank you for showing up. Chara, thank you for showing up. DZ, thank you for showing up. We do have to keep looking at ACLX for DZ one of these days, because DZ's driving. We're probably driving DZ nuts not looking at it. Grace, Emily, thank you for showing up today over there on Kick. It's nice seeing Kick family show up for us. Muffet, thank you for popping on in. And Axe 221, thank you for popping on in and growing the channel. Guys, we'll be back. Well, I'll try to be back today at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. If not, I'll be back tomorrow at Soul Trend, and we'll do a double live. All right, guys. I'll see you on the flippity flop. Peace.
Peace.
Oh my gosh, Trent, it was so big.